cause you ain't tryna feel sorrow. Just because you mad, why mess with the man's car though? Such a lost cause, why questioning my religion? Talk about it for days.
Hey, what's up YouTube? This your boy PJ2 Hot here. I'm back for another video, and today I'm doing I guess you could say a new PC build today. Yes, I know my room is a mess, the bed is a mess. Yes, I got a lot of packages and stuff over there. I know it's a mess. I'm gonna get to it when I'm done with this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that out the way and get back to the video. Alright, so now I decided to upgrade my PC. It's pretty much a major upgrade. I'm probably going to title this video as a PC build because technically it is a new build. I have a new motherboard, I have a new processor, I have a new SSD, and a second, well, like M.2 SSD, or pretty much an M.2 drive. I have a second M.2 drive, and I have 32 gigs of RAM and a whole new cooling system. I'm going to AIO this build, so water cooling and everything. The only thing that I'm keeping obviously is the case and the power supply, and the rest of my hard drives that I have in there. I have two regular hard drives, and I have, I'm trying to think, yeah, two SSDs over in there. I want to get a third one, but so they're still in place. The power supply obviously is still in place along with its cables. So pretty much I'm just going to be putting the new stuff in there and then hooking everything back up, and we should be good. So, you know, it's not much, but let's start with the power supply. Well, wow, I'm stuttering like crazy. Sorry about that. Let's start with the motherboard. But yeah, this PC build is strictly because the new 3090 is coming out and 3080, and I'm going ahead and getting my PC ready and piped up, ready, you know, to start this next generation of PC gaming right there. So I just want to go ahead and order these parts and get it in, and I'm very excited to see how this liquid cooler looks like in my system. I put one in my nephew's computer that I built for them. It was my first time ever using a liquid cooler, and I like the way it looks. It makes the setup look a lot more clean. So I'm like, you know what? I want to get me one. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I decided to upgrade the processor to, you know, like just to get everything up to date as possible, which can save me time from upgrading in the future a lot. So I just thought, hey, let me just go out and just get everything that I need to get now. But enough holding you guys up, and I have a big problem of talking a lot before I get to the actual subject of what the video was about. But anyways, though, enough of that. Enough talking. We got through all that. Let's get to this. I would say upgrade, but let's get to this build.
It is amazing how we all evolve, how we disable our future and dreams of our dissolve, how we accept it, guess it is contagious, how many people we slept with without any relations. And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading to allegations with many faces. It's our relations, no segregation, no invitations. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. Told me my greatest threat was my memories. Told me my greatest days was within my dreams. Told me my greatest fear was losing everything. How many people go best friends to enemies? And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading to allegations with many faces. It's our relations, no segregation, no invitation. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. It does amaze me, these situations come problematic. Thinking the status, this politics come and leave you static. Always dramatic, these figures come and they're always faded. Texting the girl and the fellas tell you you'll never make it. Always persistent, crazy, you should take a photo. You rather do it together, should rather take it solo. You want it more though, how many times I failed to see how many people who question who they are meant to be. Told me my greatest threat was my memories. Told me my greatest days was within my dreams. Told me my greatest fear was losing everything. How many people go best friends to enemies? And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading to allegations with many faces. It's our relations, no segregation, no invitation. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. Always debating, debilitating while cutting promos. It's kinda solo, you live in large, you can't take it no more. Never committed, consistency is never finished. Feeling diminished, it's fictional like you playing Quidditch. Crazy how we be thinking. enemies. Told me my greatest days was within my dreams. Told me my greatest fear was losing everything. How many people go best friends to enemies? And I ain't never had my mind tainted. The costs leading to allegations with many faces. It's all relations, no segregation, no invitation. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. Dear God, I have another prayer. Perception bounded by politics and other affairs. The evidence that you leave makes it harder to find. With all the hate I received, I have nothing to hide. It's crazy living this life, striving for harder goals. Why happiness becomes weird, depression all we know. With all the gifts I received, it gets hard to believe that others caring for me is their plan to deceive. It's like sleeping with a nightlight, scared of the darkness with many demons calling all night. Waking up alone, you going to check the phone. You seeing shit every text, you taking it very slow. You know, starts to get old, but what do you know? Catastrophic to others, but never what you atone. All your feelings are thrown, getting harder to catch. Others try to get close, and then you tell them to fetch. Start to wonder what's wrong, and why your mind's in this place. You think you're crazy, but never that you just finding your place. With all the people who did you wrong, had you crying for days. You start to hope it gets better, but then it turns out a phase. Now everybody would tell you that you do good of your own. What good is living this life if in the end you're alone? Everybody would say that this isn't the end, that it's gonna get better, but I'm just making amends. I wake up every morning feeling alone. I don't know what's wrong with me. I write songs to control my feelings, but it's not working anymore. I hope that this prayer to you, God, can help me find my inner peace. Dear God, what I gotta do? Be searching, looking for hoes, hoping you left a clue. If I done it wrong, why won't you let me know? So maybe all this pain will find a way to go. I open doors in hopes to find my inner peace. These enemies I keep inside will start to creep. They love it, tell me to hell's gate. I try to leave, forever stuck in this darkness. It gets hard to believe that maybe life will get better. You give up hoping to go to token. I swear I'm forever losing my ways. It's hard to say, it's nothing to play. You're reminiscing them days when you can smile and say, okay, ready to go. I love you, you know. It gets hard to say, cause nowadays you don't know. So please believe in me. I hope you can see this whole perception I'm prone to see. I'm waiting to leave. Now everybody, I swear, will tell you it's gonna be alright. And then you wake up, you're still alone, and then nowhere in sight. They're full of lies, you can't deny. It's hard to comply. You feel like happiness don't exist, so you fall when you cry. So tell me, God, please tell me why. How much can I take? These crazy thoughts I have, I know you know what's at stake. I need my place, come on and say it's gonna be okay. So tell me, God, please tell me why. How much can I take?
Hey, what's up YouTube? This your boy PJ Too Hot here. I'm back from another video, and today I'm just giving you guys the finished product of the PC, which is more of an upgrade because I kept the same power supply, so it was a lot more easier, you know, just putting the motherboard in and then hooking everything up. It's just very, very easy on that. So yeah, I kept the power supply and everything. Definitely though, with like hooking up the CPU, I actually had to with the power supply cables, it actually requires two CPU ports. And so I had to hook the other one up, and when I got there it was too short, so I had to buy an extension off of Amazon just so it can fit. So you guys can see at the top right there, you can kind of see how it's stretching up through the top to hook up into the CPU slot. Yeah, I had to use some extensions to get them to reach that far. And the cooler was very easy to hook up. The radiators are great. Mounted at the top, it looks so much better than before. Like, and it's so much more room and so much more space. I enjoy it so much more. I decided to take the second hard drive bracket down. That way you can get more airflow right here from this fan to go over to the GPU and keep everything more cool. So yeah, everything's looking great. I love it. The M.2 drive, the Samsung one, is extremely fast. Like that, it's outstanding. I had an SSD before, but I had an ad-link like SSD, which is more of a budget. You know, like SSD, it's more of a beginner's like SSD. So I had that one, and it was quick, but not. It's like this M.2 right here makes it like feel like a regular hard drive now. Like it's like, yo, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still using that ad-link drive. I'm actually using it now to install game zones. So, you know, yeah, I still use it, but you know, and it's faster than your average hard drive, so it's still fast, but just compared to the M.2, boy. And I having a problem with this second M.2. You know, it's I'll explain it probably later. Because I don't got too much longer. This camera's running out of space. But yeah, I ran into an obstacle. I couldn't mount the radiator over here at, like at the top, you know, because the disk drive was blocking it. So I had to move the disk drive down, you know what I mean, so that way I could put the radiator up there at the top. So it's taking me time to get used to it being right here, because it just feels weird. Because like a disk drive to me should be as high as you can get it. But you know, the fact that I got it lower, it doesn't feel right. But I'm getting used to it now. And I added a sticker from the motherboard over here just to kind of, you know, so I guess not make this area feel so empty. And then I added a second sticker down there just for fun. So yeah, you know, it's not too much that I've done, but it looks great. And to show you the problem that I'm having with my M.2 drive, as you can see, it shows up fine. I've had this M.2 drive for a few months now, so like this problem could have always been here, because I had never tested it out at all. I just put it in there, formatted it, and created a new volume so that way it can show up and everything like that. So I thought it was ready to use, but I never installed any games on it, so it's always been full. So for all I know, it could have always been like this. It's just now that I'm actually trying to use it, I noticed the problem. So, you know, I've had it for a while. I'm not really pissed off because I done had it for a while now. Like, it's kind of too late to be mad now. Man. So as you see, it shows up. It's a 2 terabyte like M.2 ad-link drive, and it has this file. You click on that, and it says it's not accessible. A device which does not exist. So I'm kind of looking at this like, what in the world? Like, and then you can't even create a new folder. You literally can't do anything. And it says this drive is not a read drive, and you try to format it, it won't let you do it. And it's driving me nuts. I'm like, yo, I have all this space and I can't use it. So either I'm about to just say, honestly, I'm about to say, fuck it, and then just buy a whole new M.2 drive and just say, yeah, fuck this drive, because it's kind of too late to be extremely upset. See, it says the disk is write protected. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, I can't even format the drive to try to get it to work, so I don't know what to do. Hopefully I figure this out soon, but this is the only really big issue I've been having. But everything else has been perfectly fine, except for this stupid issue right here with this damn M.2, and it's pissing me off. But besides that, it's PC gaming. I mean, I try to stay calm, like it's just computer parts. This shit happens. But look, it's easy to get frustrated. Hopefully I can fix it. If I can't, it's not too bad. I still got an extra SSD laying around that I can put in there. It's not an M.2, but I can put it there in its place until I can find me a good, or I might just buy another Samsung like M.2 and just say, hey, just go for a faster one, right? But anyways, though, this was just my PC upgrade / build and problems that I'm having with it. This your boy PJ2 Hot. Peace.